And we are talking Fayetteville Bulldog football. Billy Dawson, thank you for joining us this morning. Team bounced back. Impressive showing against Rogers, and Hank Gibbs outstanding, almost 350 yards passing.
Yeah, I was really pleased with offensively how our guys played and how Hank came back and he ended okay against West and then played pretty good against Rogers. So it's good to see him get some confidence. I thought our receivers did a nice job. I thought really Bo Stuckey probably played his best game at receiver in terms of route running and things. So we're seeing some guys that hadn't played a lot but have gotten better as each week has gone by. So it's always interesting to see this time of year who will get better this week.
Yeah, and you had 200-yard receivers in that ball game as well. The offense really got clicking. And was that something you intended to do prior to the game that you worked on in practice?
Well, we had talked about, basically all year how our offense needs to be divided. It makes everybody a little bit better when everybody's getting catches. And actually, we had 300-yard guys Friday. Luke Charbonneau had 9 for 132. Bo had 8 for 166, and Connor had 8 for 103. So, to be able to spread the ball around a little bit, and it opened up our running game to where we had 170 yards rushing. Carson Jordan had 115 yards. So, there were a lot of things that happened when you spread the ball around. So, it's really excited to see that for us offensively.
Yeah, well, I need to work on my statistical and work during the ball game. I only had 2. I shorted Luke, and I apologize. As we take a look at the 7A West standings, 1-1, just a game out of first. Obviously, this is going to shake up more as the year goes on, but kind of nice being in that 3 spot and getting to 1-1 on the year.
Yeah, I was glad to see our kids bounce back. I thought we bounced back with some energy, and when you're on the road, you got to create a little bit of your own energy, and so our kids did a nice job of that. This conference is going to be balanced. There's going to be some upsets each week, and there's going to be some really close games. I think it's from top to bottom as balanced as it's been. I think as the conference season goes on, it'll shake itself out. But obviously, West's quarterback's been out, ours has been out, so it's kind of been a different kind of year, and so I think you'll see some very close games even this week and as the year goes.
As we take a look at the schedule, you got Van Buren coming up. It's homecoming, so obviously there's a lot of potential distractions. Is homecoming week harder for a coach, or do you even notice a difference?
It's all about what you make it out to be, and I learned about 20 years ago, it is what it is. And so we try not to stress about it. We try not to change any routine over it. I want our kids to be able to enjoy it, but also be prepared to play. So we don't make a big deal about it being homecoming week. Our kids know what we expect of them, and they did a really nice job this week handling everything.
Van Buren comes in. They've got a new look under Casey Dick. What do you expect from the Pointers, and what do you do to counter that?
Well, I think they're really good offensively, and the Morrow kid at quarterback's an 11'4", 100-meter guy. He can really run. He's in and out of the pocket all the time. He's progressed as a passer. You can see mass improvement from game 2 till today, and they have a 6'5" receiver that's a good player. They have a 6'2" guy outside who's pretty good. The running back can run a little, so they give you some issues. They're very formation oriented, and they like to throw it around a little bit. So offensively, he's done a really good job of mixing things and mixing some formations and using his quarterback's legs, because his quarterback's a really, really good player. Defensively, Coach Chick comes from Greenwood, so you can see the blueprint of Greenwood on them defensively. They're pretty athletic in the secondary. They got some young kids playing at the linebacker plays spot. So, I think they're much improved. I think he's done a marvelous job there.
Well, we've had some technical difficulties. We apologize. We thank Coach for being with us, and we'll see you next time on Talking Prep.